And the Night Never Came by Nunez. Someone here knows I'm here. I hope he remains invisible. I think back to yesterday. I hope I wasn't daydreaming. I think back to Sunday. I might have daydreamed all night. I hung up on Mother. I sat by my window. I lit my third cigarette. I wept whilst I sat. I worry and worry. Have you ever worried so? Have you ever worried over phantoms? I worry they watch me. I worry at every hour, every other night or so. I hear a soft song, sounds like a woman, something alien. She sings till I sleep. I awaken thinking it's morning, as I hear children laughing and a dog barking outside. I peek out my window and find it's dark out, and I'm surprisingly not frightened. I fear one thing, and one thing alone: an endless day. No encroaching night or absence of light of any sort, day after day of daylight. And every so often, I dream of this endless day. I'm told by some voice somewhere that I'm elsewhere, the truest of worlds, or some approximation of, and then some unassuming bride pulls me aside and whispers, "The night will never come." But I insist it will. She says I'm mistaken, and smirks and mocks me. She peels her elongated shadow off the scorched asphalt and then drapes it over her shoulder like some parlor trick. I say, the night will come because I insist. It will, yes. And then laughter all around, and then despair because the night never came, and the skies never rained, and something in me broke as I witnessed the sight of the brightest ever blue. And the bride reminded me, just in case I'd forgotten, it's not only endless day out here in the plains, it's also always mid-afternoon. I got the chills, and then despair again, because each and every one of my friends is long dead. The bride says, "Kiss me now, and I'll help you forget them." And then I forgot them, each and every one of them. And then I awaken tonight and daydream of the bride from my soft little nightmare, no more frightening than a moth at the surface of things, no more frightening than a thimble. Have you ever seen a corpse in broad daylight argue over who's cheated at checkers? Sounds amusing to you, sure. Perhaps it is, but no. I've witnessed the real thing. I'll always shiver about it. And I'm being watched, as always, as I sleep and dream of the endless mid-afternoon, and overthink it too in the daylight hours, when my head hits my pillow, damned in the darkness again, me and my bride again, reiterating all the plot points, the finer points of misery, the long death without dying. The more understated, the better. Horror. Without all the stupid, though stupidity goes a long way, as does ignorance, darkness, and negation. First time I ever stepped into the void, I thought it was white, and that I'd stepped out of it intact. But of course, I was wrong.